And a psychology is an attempt to understand ourselves, understand our deepest thoughts, understand our subconscious, understand our emotions, understand other people's behavior, our own behavior. You people go to a therapist and say, why do I get so angry all the time? Why can't I stop crying? Why do people treat me this way? All of it, by the way, is connected to something in the Quran. Allah said, we'll show them our ayat inside themselves. And what is psychology doing? It's an exploration of the self. So what happened with the world of psychology? There is PhDs and research and analysis and books. And then there are people who come up with their own content and they'll come up and say, let me tell you what a narcissist is. Let me tell you what a toxic person is. Let me tell you how to draw boundaries. Let me tell you about trauma. And you've got these people that just became self-diagnosing. You have a young man saying, my father's so toxic. He's always gaslighting me. I need to draw some boundaries between myself and my dad because he's really getting in my emotional space and I need some healing. What used to be arrogance can now be called self-care. What used to be bad akhlaq can now be called drawing a boundary. So now what we do is we take psychology and we actually undermine some of the most important experiences in our lives because the ultimate thing is I need to feel good. Anything that gets in the way of me feeling good is bad for my psychology. The ultimate goal is to keep yourself happy. Anything gets in that way, it's toxic, it's narcissistic, this person is narcissistic, they're not drawing their out boundary, I'm being triggered. And by the way, I'm not dismissing somebody having a traumatic experience. I don't dismiss that there's such a thing as narcissism. These things exist. What I'm saying is we have turned them into weaponized terms. We don't even understand them ourselves. And it's actually starting to impact the way we think about our own religion. We're not even contemplating how many of these concepts violate principles of the Quran. What does the Quran say about that? What the prophets themselves, alayhimus salatu wassalam, every one of them are victims of trauma, if you want to use psychological terms. Every one of them were surrounded by toxic people. Every one of them had their boundaries crossed. Every last one of them had to experience narcissism. Didn't Ibrahim alayhi salam have a toxic father? Didn't Yusuf alayhi salam have narcissistic brothers? Isn't he a victim of family abuse? Wasn't he being gaslit when he was being called a thief? Even Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he's being expelled from his own home, he turns to his father and says, Dad, I still love you. You may not be good to me, but that doesn't mean I will no longer be good to you. And I'll still pray for you to be forgiven. Maybe Allah will turn your heart. I can't do anything about it. I have to leave now, but I still care about you. He doesn't say, you know what? You are a narcissist. You are a toxic person. I'm glad now there's a distance between us. I need to keep you away from my own personal healing. This is not his attitude. This is not his approach.